Oh. Oh.
Well, of all the unexpected things. You really listened to me. You really listened to one of my stories all the way through, even though we're all grown up now. I've collected them all over so many years and kept them shiny and safe, waiting for someone. Well, waiting for you, really, to come back and listen. And you did. I can't tell you how touched, but the unexpected part is how I feel. I've always loved you, you know, even when we were little. We were so young. And I always wanted to protect you. But then with all the time we had apart, how much you've changed and I find that How would you feel about making some of our own? I'll bet we could find some new things to advise each other about, too. Of course. I understand. Isn't it grand? There are so many ways to love someone. You're super. Well, of all the unexpected, you really listened to me. I've collected, well, I can't, but I've always, but then with, how? I'll bet we could find some new things to advise each other about, too. You feel the same way? Buckle up, buddy. Love you, buddy.
You've come to expect nightmares unset. She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
You wake up to the sound of a crash. You're supposed to be home alone. When you rise to wander the house, it's dark. The light switch doesn't work. You feel your way through the house as your eyes adjust to the silhouettes of the furniture. There isn't even light from the street lamp outside. A shadow, bigger than you, moves across the living room towards the bathroom. Every cell in your body is, but you still, it's the only room in the house with a light on. It's almost too bright for your night-adjusted eyes. You can hear the scuttling inside, the sound of feet on tile. You turn the corner. They look familiar. They slowly stand up to the mirror in front of them. They turn around and you realize it's you. A version of you. Anyway, they're different than you are. They're taller, more defined, with smooth, glowing skin, and not a perfect version. They're you, if you'd never failed. If you had all of the success, all of it, you take a step back as you gaze up at them. There's no warmth. There's no flicker of recognition when their eyes meet yours. There's an ominous and unsettling aura to them. And your eyes trail down, and you see them holding a shard. Their grip is so tight around. They are unrelenting. They know what has to be done. You're dead weight, they say. You're not sure what they mean. You feel like you should run. They place their hand on your shoulder, and it feels like your knees buckle, and you feel as though you're going to fall. See, you know what they're going to do before they do it. But you press the shard of glass between two of your ribs. You feel cold air leave your lungs as they release you, and you crumple to the floor. Oh, you do? Hmm? What do you think the point is? That's exactly it. If you'd never fail, you'd never be you wouldn't have any empathy for people and what they go through. Failure is a part of growth, my dear. Perfection isn't real, and you deserve compassion and understanding. Now get some rest. You deserve it.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at? That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings-on outside. The time isn't quite right. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to... I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been straight with you. Now be straight with me. And...
Cool kid in the house. I mean, you never really leave, but you get the point. Let's chow down sometime soon. See? I knew you were cool.
Using the most surprising combination of leftovers and dessert.
So, we doing this whole realization thing, or? Patience, Eddie. Good things are always worth the wait. Sure. I'm sure I can find it. Oh.
As always, you find Daisuke standing silently, deep in concentration.
You've come. I'm so glad to see you. First, I must thank you. When you first ran into me, I admit I was angry. I was furious, thinking of all the work I would... But when you agreed to help me, I began to see that in my pig-headed stubbornness, I was creating more work for myself. Fabrizio's reorganization and your taking up my deliveries allowed me to see where I had fallen short. Not only in my duties, but in my personal life. I assure you, I am not. Although if I continued the way I was, I likely would have cracked myself.
Daisuke reaches out to take your hand in his, lifting it to his lips and pressing a gentle kiss to the back of it.
I told myself I had no time for selfish pursuits, whether it be hobbies or something more personal. But I have found myself setting aside time I hoped I might spend with you, speaking of anything but work. I care deeply for you, and if you'll allow me, I'd like to take you on a date. I'm pleased to hear it. If you care to leave here with me, there are things I wish to say and do that should not be done in front of the dishware. I would hate to rattle them. I welcome you to try.
Daisuke sweeps you into his strong arms without warning, taking off up the stairs with you in search of privacy. You're pleased to find out that Daisuke is quite good with his hands. He's not nearly as brittle as you'd have imagined. You would never have guessed you'd end up here after your first meeting, but now there's nowhere you'd rather be.
Love is truly priceless.
Oh. Oh.
Yo, yo, yo! Homie's back in the house! The dope daredevil, the radical risk taker, the boss importer! Make yourself comfortable, gorgeous. Right? Isn't the adrenaline so addicting? Pump it into my throbbing veins! Anyway, don't mind us, Broseph. We're just inspecting our equipment for today's epic outing. It's gonna be so freaking epic, dog! Got any equipment you need us to inspect? I promise we're very thorough. Oh, we'll be more than happy to check everything out. Gotta make sure all your gear is in optimal condition. Safety slaps! Oh snap, look at the time. We better get ready ASAP if we're gonna catch the good thermals, fam. Paragliding, homie. It is an exhilarating pursuit, allowing us to soar through the skies like Stickerus himself, feeling the rush of the wind as it caresses your face. High key slaps, dog! It's gonna be totally worth it. Even though we might... No, we're definitely all gonna come back. What a kidder. Red Bull would never have us do something dangerous. There's legit nothing to be concerned about, homie. Because Red Bull understands our value holistic, and there's no team if something dangerous happens to one of us. We're irreplaceable! Except for Hank's number 6. Hank's number 7, and Hank's number 8. We're as unique as the snowflakes we crush under our boards on the slopes. All of us are wicked incomparable. We're the Hanks! Look. We don't know what kind of Discord you're trying to set up here, bro. Our sponsor would never let something bad happen to us. Because they value our individual contributions to this team. Well, they value something. You get what we're spitting, dog? You care. And we see that, homie. Facts! So what do you say, brah? Gonna come paraglide with us or sit it out like some kind of lame-o? Hella dope! Make sure you're totally pumped and ready to push yourself to the limit! Forget your fears and let the rush of adrenaline fuel your flight! Let's go catch some epic thermals, playa! House homie! Well, hell, if it isn't the VIP attendee! The satellite, my shining light that excites me all night! Did waiting to reconvene with my obscene flat screen make you scream, my dream? Bazinga! Well, I'm just so elated to have my remote reactivated. Are your eyeballs properly lubricated? Because they're about to be totally captivated.
the enthusiasm I love to hear. Time to attack this kickback and slam this jam into high gear. Ready to unplug from the slog and clear the mental fog with 5,000 channels of premium content in analog? Loading programming, loading programming. Maximizing game shows, U1, streamlining target demos, buy it now. Football pros in red carpet clothes blasting at you like an industrial fire hose. Speaking of football, want to watch the game? I can show you a tight end that'll drive you insane. Here.
Telly presents you with a football player whose backside could be its own exhibit in the Louvre.
I never do. Isn't live television incredibly stirring? Knowing you're witnessing something as it's occurring? White knuckle turns at the Grand Prix! Hysterical late-night comedy! News that changes history! Never fails to amaze me. The crack of the baseball bat! Post-pounding combat! Let's see if Valdiviflix offers something like that! What? Well, that's just fine. I don't mind. I still got 5,000 channels for us to watch till we go blind. For to truly appreciate my endless entertainment sprawl, we gotta sit down and watch it all. Wall-to-wall football, every screwball pratfall. We're in it for the long haul. It'll be excellent. Later on, just swing through, boo, and I'll queue up something new for us to view. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Would you like to go for a walk? You catch my meaning well. You could do all sorts of things inside me here. Practically my own little room. Spread your arms this way and that, jump up and down, sit and have a spot of tea. Oh, it's right fun, innit? I've been thinking of upgrading this to a real room in the house. I don't have the proper permits. Also on my door. Goodbye.
Master came back to see Timmy again. Maybe Timmy made a good impression on you last time. Oh, Master makes Timmy blush. You make Timmy blush. Timmy is so glad to see you. Yeah. Since you're here now, maybe you can do something for Timmy? Oh, so nice. So kind. This is why Timmy likes you. Yeah. Timmy is so lonely. Timothy keeps him hidden away from the world. Maybe you can teach Timmy how to make Timothy love him. Yay! Timmy is already so lovable as he is. Yeah. How do we make him more lovable? Master has such good taste. Yes, that's right. Timmy is perfect. Maybe Timmy just needs to become stronger. In that case, how does Timmy make Timothy see just how perfect he is? Timothy only cares about clocks, clocks, clocks. Timmy is more perfect than a silly little timepiece could ever be. Timmy cares about time, too? Timmy hears your words.
The Catboy clock yawns lazily.
But Timmy is hearing a lot of, effort in those suggestions. Maybe Timmy could just be adorable instead. It is, and Timmy will make it. All those other things are very nice, but being cute is nicer.
Timmy yawns and stretches.
Timmy has too much on his mind. Need a nap. Maybe you come back and see Timmy again. Timmy will be in his cutest form, not at noon. If you want to see Timmy when he's not fun, come at noon. Good night.
Oh, look! The NPC is back again. Oh, that's cute. There's one of you in this house, and there's 16 of me or some shit? Anyway, why are you here? Great. See you around. Bye.
You return to Little Crapper. Are you ready to test your flow? Okay. You know how to rhyme, but rhyming is not everything. When you are crapping, you need to make sure your lines flow together. The smoothest rhyme isn't really smooth if the rapper don't know how it's used. Ha! It's about delivery. It's about confidence. But it's also about not being terrible, so remember not to be terrible. Lil Crapper gives you an example. Give him a word to rhyme, he will ruin it for you. Oh, you got Lil Crapper to the quick with this one. You cut him with a poo knife. The only knife suitable for crappers. Okay, crap. A bad meter with this word could be, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. Ah, merde. This couplet shit is no good. Notice the syllables. They are all wrong. The first line, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. It has 9 or 10 syllables depending on how you say Lil. Here, Lil Crapper, he likes to make it 2. Lil Crapper. But the second line, she has only 7 syllables, is no good. No good at all. 7 does not match with 9 or 10. Oui, an artiste knows his art. Plus, the stress is on the wrong words. Look, I sing the stressed words in a sort of capitalized looking way for you. My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. You see? The emphasis on the first line is on 2, 5, 7, and 10. Then on the second line is on 2, 4, and 7. Completely different. It's no good. The I-ams, they are all over the place. Oh, a flock of lost little lions. Before we begin, we need a scene. Something to rap about. Luckily, Lil Crapper is a genius. He keeps a series of freestyle prompts written on sheets of paper in a cistern so he may style on passers-by at any time. Lil Crapper ignores your question. He chooses a paper at random now. I cannot read this. The ink is smeared. In hindsight, perhaps hiding paper in a container filled with water was not Jean-Lou's best decision. The prompt is disappointment. We start easy. Lil Crapper will give you the first 3 lines of a verse. You must complete it. It's not just about rhyme. Consider Lil Crapper's syllable count. Consider the flow. And remember, one mistake, and you are dead to him forever. C'est parti! Walk into the bathroom early morning. Everything is fine, then without warning, suddenly your ass above her feet.
Turns out I forgot to lift the seat.
Now you're late for your date after cleaning up, and you make it at the door, but you're feeling rough. Then you look and you're shook and you just explode.
You turn around to find that your car's been towed.
Oh. Okay, not so bad. You can rhyme to a beat, we know this, but that is not enough to defeat Lil Crapper. This time, you show me you have a sense of style. We do the same thing. Lil Crapper will give you the lead in, you fill in the ending, but this time, you give me something with oomph, you know? Oomph! The voice is an instrument. You want words that assonate, want words that resonate, want to alliterate, or you're illiterate! Your lines need to have consonants that click, vowels that swing dance together. They pick each other up and do the French diphthong. A normal rhyme is not enough. The theme this time, La Mer, wet water, sings in the ocean. Lil Crapper's enthusiasm for the spoken world is only rivaled by his enthusiasm for the ocean. This he briefly considered a career in marine biology. Everyone knows this. It was in his autobiography, which surely you have read. C'est parti! La merde, comment j'aime la merde. Others claim the same, but they don't really care. Up in their yachts, their morals elastic.
Won't be a change unless we do something drastic!
Lil Crapper respects your punk rock attitude towards environmental. In fact, he respects you as an activist as much as he does not respect you as a poet. These words, they are baby times. Easy peasy mom rap for 4 o'clock special with the singing vegetables. You two are somewhere beyond the sea because you are leagues away from matching wits with me! Begone! Casse-toi!
Where do I begin? You crapped the bed. You're shit out of luck. You really pissed him off? I could go on. Now, flush that relationship away.
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver. There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others, and is...
Well. I can't believe it. You really did it. Yep, it's a wonderful feeling. Oh, cheer up. It'll get better.
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot top. Surprised you haven't heard about I'm Regina Rejection. But you can call me Reggie. Me, I like to come in every time you get a hate ending and take it. It's kind of what I do, being rejection after all. I like to think of it as a nice consolation prize. I'll be delighted, but I'm gonna make you work a little harder for it than that. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
We'll just have to wait and see. That'll be a feat. I'll come by to check on your progress if that's your goal. Let's just say, I really can't wait.
Last time, Nightmare just launched right into an unpleasant dream she prepared for you. But for some reason tonight, she hesitates. Whatever the reason, this could be your opportunity to get to know her better, or perhaps to swing your dreams in a more pleasant direction.
Oh, you want to talk to me? Well, sure. I guess we could for a little while. We've been talking about fear, and what your fears mean to you. Would you like to talk about more of your fears? Me. This isn't about me, it's about you. Maybe we should just talk about things you want instead. Tell me your deepest desires. You have.
It's hard to tell in the darkness, but you could swear Nightmare blushes.
That's interesting. Well, wow. Of all the things to have in your mind, there's all sorts of things in your head, you know, and I can dig through them and try to make the best sense. Haven't you ever wondered why some of your dreams are so nonsensical? I can make anything scary. But the scariest dreams are the ones that stick with you when you wake. The ones that come from a place of true fear. So you telling me those, you gave me the key, I guess. I'm not used to people playing along with me. Few do, unfortunately. There's so much to be learned from nightmares. On an animalistic evolutionary level, some say nightmares are sort of like practice for life-threatening scenarios. Others say nightmares are just your brain sorting through stressful events from your day. All pretty useful things, in my opinion. And yet, despite all the scientific advances humanity has achieved, no one really knows that much about me at the end of the day. It's a little sad, isn't it? You do.
Nightmare fidgets nervously.
That's cool.
Nightmare looks past you at something you can't see.
Oh no. Look at the time. We've been talking so long. If I don't get started now, we won't have... You hear something drip drip. You look up at the ceiling.
Nightmare serves you some unpleasant imagery, but it's just not quite up to her usual standard. Something about her seems off her game. What could have happened? Perhaps you can ask her about it another night.
Yo, house homie! Good to see you back around the competition casita. It's bossin', right? Anyway, you're just in time. It's finally the big day! We are so freaking pumped, amigo! So so close. We love trees. This is even bigger. We've been practicing, maybe even, and now the weather's perfect. We'll get to that in a sec, Prosif. But first, we have to finish our warm-up exercises. Gotta stretch the muscles and joints for today's epic adventure. If we're not limber enough, one false move could turn us all into roadkill. Isn't that freaking fire? You have no idea. Come back around later and we'll show you how flexible we really are. I know all the stretching might seem overkill. The last time we skipped stretching, it was an epic failure. Total foobar, dog! See, that's a jump when we lost Hank number 6. So trust me, we're not taking any chances today. We stretch, activate our muscles, and we nail this stunt. It's gonna be Gucci! Can't believe it's finally here, homie. The day we've been dreaming about since we were little baby Hanks. The ultimate stunt. We've trained our whole lives for this moment. So get ready to witness history. Or a massive catastrophe. Yeah, but mostly history. Yeah, well, Hank number 2 is a lame wad. I'm not a lame wad, dog. And I totally believe in us. It's Red Bull that I don't trust. Yeah, they provide us with sick gear and viral exposure, but at what cost? Lately, feels like they're more interested in their bottom line than our well-being. They cut corners on safety while pushing us to take bigger and more epic risks. And as adrenaline junkies, we thrive on those risks. We push ourselves to the limit because we want our team to be a success. But sometimes I wonder, in the pursuit of collective greatness, do we overlook our own value as individuals? Think about it, amigos. If something happens to one of us, there's always a new Hank ready to take their place, right? Maybe that's why we take these insane risks without a second thought. Because if we're all replaceable, does it really matter if something happens to one of us? It's a question we gotta ask ourselves, dogs. Do we view ourselves as identical and replaceable because we truly are? Or because that's how Red Bull wants us to view ourselves? I know, right? Wow. You know what, Hank's number 2? I thought, I agree. I'm not some identical twin with no intrinsic value of my own. Yeah. Red Bull has been a whack sponsor. What do you think, House homie? Should we drop them? Then it's settled. As of today, the Hanks are free agents. Hooray! We just heard from Hector. He's gonna run a maintenance cycle on the HVAC system, which means there's gonna be monster thermals we can rip on our gliders. Duh! The change in air pressure creates insane conditions. Gonzo updrafts off furniture, barometric pitch dips, tailwind speed loops! Woo! Translation, the ride of a lifetime. It better be! Wanna come? Hooray! We're getting into the rich. Yeah, this is a little more intense than anything we've done so far. We'll prep your gear for you. Don't want you getting pitted. I'll be your wingman.
Hank 5 is caught off guard by your flirting. a magnificent blush blooming across his cheek.
Wait. I can hear it. Hector's starting the cycle. A mighty winds blow us to good fortune.
Takes away! House of me!
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes.
What do you think? I am relieved. Hello. I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado, at your service. Well, hello there. Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC. Yes, to hear me, I would wish you to understand. And if not understand, then at least believe me when I say that hearing me is the most pleasurable way to meet. For seeing me, well, it's not a compliment to me, and it would be a great disappointment to you. My greatest... but I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to face. Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me? And do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door. Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you. I don't relax for myself. I can't. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin. I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this and to say it to you. Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here through the grates because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin, and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own. I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have. Hot. No, I would say I'm set to more of a temperate zone right now. Ah, I see, hot. I think perhaps I've heard the word used this way. Do you mean you find this sexy? Of all the dreams I'd held of how this moment might have unfolded, that you would be attracted to me too was surely the most fantastical. Perhaps I might share more. As I share with you, I can feel more and more air moving through me. As though there is a storm brewing, a cyclone beginning. I have never felt it before, this build of energy. I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you were it? I can only ask this of myself, of course, but I realized that it was how I felt around you. When you push my buttons, when you move my temperature setting up or down, I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this? Completely. You do understand. Can you also understand what that does to you telling me what to do, and I am powerless to do otherwise? Somehow it relaxes me, and to know that I'm giving you precisely the thing you want at that moment. Oh, it fulfills me. It makes me whole. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one with the power. You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin. You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away. Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own. I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this, but sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you... I hope this is all right. How could you have? Until now, I haven't had the courage necessary to even show my face. Yes, gah! You are correct, of course. I will, one day. But for now, let us live here, in this beautiful world, where we can love each other, as we are. Even if it is a fantasy, let us be here as though it's real. Oh, you know I can, and you know I will. I need you. I need to care for you. It is the reason for my existence, you see. And now I have truly said too much, or I have said enough. Either way, I must ask a boon. Say nothing. Take this knowledge with you and promise me you'll ponder it, that you'll ponder me. Oh, I always feel I've said too much. Probably because so often but I appreciate your... I'll speak with you again soon.
Oh.
You've really put your foot in it now. You found the most forgotten Dorian in the house. The laundry closet. Thematically redundant. There's already a door here. There's a cabinet. Was there really a need for a closet? I doubt it. Yet you still came here. Is it because you truly love... I don't believe you. I suppose I can tell you about all the objects that were in here. If you even care. Well, there's Bo the box. But she's hardly a denizen here. She's all over. Of course you do. There's Hoover, of course. The vacuum, and that's it. Not anymore. That's it. I'm done speaking of this dreadful place. Oh, woe is me.
Fantina lets out an excited little shriek when she spots you, running over to greet you. You don't see anyone else around, but perhaps the other fan club members are just a little late?
You came! Oh my god! Okay, sorry. I've actually got some deep breathing rotational exercises I've been practicing to appropriately handle this sort of situation. Don't you worry. I'll get my spindle system back under control ASAP. Even when I think I know every wonderful thing about you, you still manage to surprise me. Careful. You keep going on like that and I swear I'll think you're flirting with me, and I honestly don't know if my capacitor could take that. And again, my sincerest apologies. I just thought that, but suddenly here you are again. It's like I'm living in some sort of fantasy. You're so funny. Have you considered stand-up comedy? Well, I'd seriously oh, which reminds me, since you're here, you're exclusive.
Fantina holds up something small and rectangular. You can't quite see what it is, and she keeps it facing away from...
Of course, you're our guest of honor today. The fan club just wanted to express our immense... We know you have some big shakeups, and you really are the absolute best. I'm just doing my best to compete with you. So, without your likeness crafted out of pasta...
She turns your gift around to face you, and it's just as she said it was. A crude but sweet rendering of you in pasta.
I hope you like it. I wasn't sure if you were more of a rigatoni or penne fan, so I used both, with just a dabbling of fettuccine. So what do you think? Do you like it? Oh, I'm so glad. It took me like 8 hours to make, which may seem like a lot, but pasta is actually an incredibly volatile medium. Michelangelo may have been a whiz with marble, but I'd like to see him try to sculpt something out of rigatoni. It warms my spindle to know how much you love it. Again, the fan club is just so incredibly appreciative that you stopped.
You take another look around, but still fail to spot anyone else.
Oh, well actually, this is the fan club. True, it is very exclusive, but, well, I suppose I should probably address the circulator in the room. Okay, but try to reserve judgment until you hear the entire story. The fan club was me and Gary. We've both been your biggest fans since literally like forever. And we used to share the job of orchestrating the fan meetups to make sure no one would have to shoulder too much of the load. It's a huge responsibility, you know? But recently, Gary and I, well, I guess you could say we've been having clashes over the direction of the club. There were some new initiatives that I'd been championing that he just wasn't on board with. And he's obviously completely allowed to voice his opinions. I think that's essential in democracy. But as your biggest fan, I just didn't think that Gary really understood what this fan club was all about. So we opted to go our separate ways, and now it's just me. Wait, you're disappointed, aren't you? No, it's okay. And why wouldn't you be? Just me and you probably don't even like rigatoni. A real super fan would have known that. You're just... I can't believe I took you... Oh, I'd be disappointed too. God, I'm so stupid. You're so I just so desperately wanted to impress you, you know? After all, you're so amazing and incredible. And I wanted you to know how special I think you are, how I'd do anything to make you understand how much you mean to me. Really? In spite of everything? In spite of the rigatoni? Let me make it up to you. I don't want to overpromise, but remember the initiative that Gary and I butted heads about? Well, I've been waiting for the opportune moment to reveal that project, but I think now is the right time. So, if you'd be willing to give me one more chance and come to the next meetup, I'd love to unveil it for you. I know it's an imposition, but it'd mean the world to me. Would you consider coming for me? Every time I don't think you could be any more awesome, you go and exceed all my expectations. I promise. It'll be an experience you'll never forget. I hope to see you soon.
There you are. Come, come. I've something fun for us.
Benoit waves a massive bolt of what looks like plastic wrap at you.
Don't be silly. This is just to protect your bedroom from our activity. And while I'm hopeful it will end in sex, that's not the activity.
They beam at you.
We're going to bond over food and the sensuality of the human body. I saw them do this on an episode of The Confirmed Bachelor. They stripped down to... When it was all over, they rolled up into a blanket-like tortilla. It was very sensual. I knew you'd understand. Come now, help me get this plastic down, won't you? Can't have sexy fun if you have to do a bunch of unsexy cleanup.
You help Benoit spread plastic all over your bed and the surrounding areas, ensuring that you won't make a taco-scented mess of your bedroom. When it's all done, Benoit gives you a coy glance.
Time to get naked. Do keep your underwear on. As sexy as this is, it's far sexier to undress after.
Both of you strip down to your underwear.
Beautiful. Now, which of us should be the first to go? Happy to start.
Benoit,
go on.
You plunge your hand. It's cold, gritty, and somehow both squishy and crumbly.
How sweet. Now.
You open your hand, and the meat almost seems to hit Benoit's body in slow motion. They gasp, writhing as the beef bounces off their skin and rolls across the plastic. It goes well enough that you decide just to go for broke, dumping the entire...
Yes!
This one isn't quite as unpleasant to the touch.
The cheese!
You shower Benoit in shredded cheese, even below the mountain of taco ingredients.
The sour cream, please! Please!
Benoit has generous the pleasure. You wonder their voice. They lied.
Now, unwrap me, and let's do the same to you.
You unwrap Benoit.
With that, you ever fuck somebody covered in sour cream and taco seasoning? You are...
Your bodies come despite this maybe.
Kid in the house. I mean, you never really leave, but you get the point. Let's chow down sometime soon. Do you mean I'm gonna be realized? Well, this is better than a food fetch 2-for-1 special. Are you ready to do it now? Oh, it's all good. I'll be here just chilling. Maybe I'll grab a bite while I wait.
Sinclair paces back and forth, nervous and talking to him.
Oh, come on. It shouldn't be taking this long. Oh. I've seen several shoes, if that's what you're asking. None of them are the slightest bit amenable. Does that answer your question? Oh, wait! Before you answer that, don't... What size is the most common size of fly? I'm talking to a goddamn genius here. No, just waiting for my soap hound. Whoosh! And here he comes! Let me look at you. Are you all right? Have you become any less composed of saponins?
Mateo enters just after Sudsy, giving Sinclair an uneasy smile.
Oh, hey, Sinclair. How ya...
I'm better than you've ever been on your worst day.
Yeah, cool. Nothing to worry about with regard to the Sudster. He was just saying goodbye to the Tasselhounds. They've gotten so close, I just hate having to pull them apart.
Sudsy, what did I tell you about forming inanimate attachments? The more you buy into the madness, the harder it will be when we go home.
Right? Yep, absolutely. Gotta be careful. Well, thanks for bringing Sudsy by. Always a pleasure having him. You take care now, Sudsy.
Mateo leans down to whisper to Sudsy.
Come on back anytime, okay, boy? Good boy. Sinclair is... well, he's just... I mean, when you look at it from his perspective... Okay, I got nothing. I can't figure the guy out. He sure does love that dog, though.
Sup, dork? Been seeing you around the house, adding more dateable objects to your stupid little cherub. It's stupid, is all. You do something new with your hair, it looks different. Clever. Well, it looks like shit. In fact, it looks like you got your head stuck in a blender. Anyway, you caught me in the middle of ruminating. I ruminate a lot. It's hella tight. I was ruminating about the big crunch. You know the big crunch, yeah? Figured you'd try to make this about candy bars. But it's way worse for you than a candy bar. The Big Crunch is a theory in cosmology that suggests since the universe is currently expanding, it's possible it'll eventually run out of momentum. And when it does run out of momentum, the forces of gravity will pull it back together, like a giant rubber band suddenly contracting. And if that happens, the universe will collapse back into a singularity, like how it existed before the Big Bang. Everything in the entire universe, and the universe itself, will cease to exist. Poof! Nothing. Nada. Sick, huh? I don't know, for the lulz. Anyway, enough about how everything you do is utterly meaningless no matter how desperately you attempt to rationalize it. I've got something lighter to share.
No. Last time we chillaxed, I promised I'd find an activity we could both enjoy. Exactly. Why did you think I chose it? After putting in a bare minimum of effort, I think I found a slightly tolerable activity. Does it? I figured it'd sound more tolerable. So I downloaded this new app, okay? It's called Play Bucket from the makers of Share Bucket, and let me tell you, it's fire. Totally worth the 99 cents. Play Bucket's a gaming platform where you can gamble. Apparently gambling's legal as long as it's on your phone for some reason. It's got poker and blackjack and oh, go fish! It's even got Sudoku. You said you like Sudoku, right? Yeah, I know. I'm a wonderful listener, Abby. If you say so. Way I see it, this is a great way for us to spend time together. Potentially a lot of time together, if you catch my drift. Not really. See, I'm currently down about $64 million, give or take a few million. So we gotta get all that cash back or I'm gonna owe some real bad dudes a lot of money. But I did some math, and I figure if we play roughly 100 million hours of Sudoku, we can definitely get all that crypto back. I don't know, 3? A billion? How many you want? Sure, whatever. Anyway, enough talking. Talking's for losers. We've got 100 million hours of Sudoku to play. It'll be fun. Of course you do, dork. That's why you keep coming back. Daddy Doug knows exactly what you need. Glad we're on the same page. Okay, let's get cracking. You know the rules of Sudoku? Great. So what we've got on the app is exactly like that. But the thing is, I'm not gonna let you look on my phone screen. That way we can work together as a team. It'll be so dumb and good. Sweet. Okay, so the first row going across is blank, blank 6, blank, blank 9, blank, blank 4. The second row going across is blank 2, blank, blank 3, blank, blank 6, blank. The third row going across is 4, blank, blank 7, blank, blank 2, blank, blank. The fourth row going across is 8, blank, blank 9, blank, blank 4, blank, blank. The fifth row going across, we're more than halfway through. Oh, except you also need to help me solve it. The sixth row going across is blank, blank 7, blank, blank 3, blank, blank 1. The seventh row going across is, of course, blank, blank 3, blank, blank 1, blank, blank 7. The eighth row going across is blank 6, blank, blank 4, blank, blank 1, blank. Ah, wait, sorry, that last number I said is a 5, not a 1. And finally, the ninth row going across is 1, blank, blank 8, blank, blank 3, blank, blank. No. So, you have a solution? You get a cool prize if you get it right. Because you're just choosing options, it'll be easy for you to figure out the right answer from the wrong ones. So I'll ask you something specific so we know you're not metagaming. What's the bottom right number? Cool. And the top left number? Okay, there's an 8 right below that, so probably not, LOL. And now, what's in the box fourth over from the left and fourth going up from the bottom? Oh, nice. And the 8th one from the left and 7th one from the bottom? Okay, let me check your result and make sure this works. Let's see. Ah, crud. This totally doesn't work. Want to try again? Okay, so the first row going across is blank, blank, 6, blank, blank. The second row going across is blank, 2, blank, blank. The third row going across is 4, blank, blank, 7, blank. The fourth row going across is 8, blank, blank. The fifth row going across is... We're more than half... Oh, except you also need to help me solve it. The sixth row going across is blank, blank, 7. The seventh row going across is, of course, blank, blank. The eighth row going across is blank, 6, blank, blank. Ah, wait, sorry, that last number I said is a 5, not a 1. And finally, the ninth row going across is 1, blank, blank, 8, blank, blank, 3, blank, blank. So, you have a solution? You get a cool prize because you're just choosing op. So I'll ask you, what's the bottom right number? Cool. And the top left number? Okay, there's an 8 right below that, so... And now, what's in the box fourth over from the left and... Oh, nice. And the 8th one from the left and 7th one from the bottom? Okay, let me check your result and make sure this works. Let's see. Ah, crud. This totally doesn't work. Want to try again? No, if you had all eternity and guessed every time, you'd eventually choose the correct combination in about 155 years. But you probably don't have that long, do you? Oh yeah, real promising. Well, I had fun at least. Bye.
If you can't understand Jean-Louis' rhythm and rhyme, then he shouldn't have bothered or given his time. Another chance? Does Jean-Louis get another chance to keep the flow going after installation? Oh. Mais oui, je me souviens. It flows on, plunged, so be it. One more chance, but allons-y.
There, I had hoped you might come by. It is now that you are here. Come here.
Daisuke wraps his strong arms around you, planting a kiss on you that makes you forget why...
Regretfully, and then none of my work will get done. Or yours. Come back later, please. I need to see you again. Till then, my love.
You return to Little Crapper. Are you ready to test your flow? Okay. You know how to rhyme, but rhyming is not everything. When you are crapping, you need to make sure your lines flow together. The smoothest rhyme isn't really smooth if the rapper don't know how it's used. Ha! It's about delivery. It's about confidence. But it's also about not being terrible, so remember not to be terrible. Lil Crapper gives you an example. Give him a word to rhyme, he will ruin it for you. This word, it is difficult for Lil Crapper. Difficult for him to use this word in a context that is not for babies. You know? Too fluffy, too cute. Another. Pick another. Oh, you got little crapper to the quick with this one. You cut him with a poo knife. The only knife suitable for crappers. Okay, crap. A bad meter with this world could be... My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. Ah, merde. This couplet shit is no good. Notice the syllables. They are all wrong. The first line, but the second line, she has only 7 syllables, is no good. No good at oui. And now, plus, my name is no good. The I ams, they are all over the place. Oh, Lil Crapper continues to teach. Now, a rapper could make this, but a crap and also chooses better. My name's Lil Crapper. I like to crap. Ah, boring, bad. See, my name's Little Crapper, the master of rap. Immediately better. Crapper, master, and rap, they all have the same phoneme. Assonance. My name's Little Crapper, the master of rap. Open to pull out potential on tap. Lifting you out of the death trap, up by your bootstrap. Better I'm choose that. Notice the assonance that I am choosing the vowels of words in a row. I am using internal rhyme every time I am cruising. You're tripping like Beverly when she is boozing. Ah, much better, eh? Also, this one includes the insult. This is an important part of crap. Crapping on others. Okay, you all ready? Jean-Louis is teaching you. Come on, keep up. Before we begin, we need a scene. Something to rap about. Luckily, Lil Crapper is a genius who has prepared for moments like this. He keeps a series of freestyle prompts written on sheets of paper in his cistern so he may style on passers-by at any time. Lil Crapper ignores your question. He chooses a paper at random now. He cannot read this, the ink sheet. In hindsight, perhaps citing paper in a container filled with water was not Jean-Louis' best decision. The prompt is... disappointment! We start easy. Lil Crapper will give you the first 3 lines of a verb. It's not just about rhyme. Consider Lil Crapper's syllable count. Consider the flow. And remember, one mistake, and you are dead to him forever. C'est parti! Walk into the bathroom early morning, everything is fine, then without warning, suddenly your ass above her feet.
Turns out I forgot to lift the seat.
Now you're late for your date after cleaning up, and you make it a the door, but you're feeling rough. Then you look and you're shook and you just explode.
You turn around to find that your car's been towed.
Oh. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. You can rhyme to a beat, we know this. But that is not enough to defeat Lil Crapper. This time, you show me you have a sense of style. We do the same thing. Lil Crapper will give you the lead in. The voice. Your lines need to have consonants that click, vowels that swing dance together. The theme this time, Lil Crapper's enthusiasm for the spoke. He briefly considered a C'est parti! La merde, comment j'aime la merde. Others claim the same, but they don't really care. Up in their yachts, their morals elastic.
Breaking her decks with their masts in plastic.
Their water's my blood, their pipes are my bones. Connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown. Every barge full of garbage makes me an anarchist.
Quite like our movement's a problem enlarges.
Technically, this is unacceptable rhyme. Jean-Louis does not think this is bad rap, necessarily. But it is not... you have the theme, you have the rhyme, but it is missing the oomph. This is what Jean-Louis asks you for. The words, they need that extra level. Lil Crapper sees that you are still a ways off from being... It seems it is your fate to forever turn away from Lil Crapper. So long.
Nope.
Householdie! We're so stoked! Wing suits! Wing suits! Wing suits!
You're so funny. But yeah, basically, it's an advanced form of skydiving. You still wear the chute, but you also wear the suit. It creates a ton of drag and turns you into a human. Ever had a really amazing dream where you're flying? It's like that. But maybe even better.
It is! Wanna come? No? It's our first time! No way!
We know what we're up against. Yeah, we've been training years for this. Gotta take the leap someday. We know it's going to be the most epic thing we've done to date. We'd love to share that experience with you.
This is it, house homie!
Yes or no? The final moment. The last dance. It's now or never. The leap of...
Wanna come? That was sick!
Dang, house homie! You were ripping it out there! Front of the pack, tip of... And you've come with us on every single adventure! You got something special, and that's why. An honorary Hank!
What do you say? Yeah! One of us! One of us! We're the Hanks! The Adrenaline Den is here for you!
Balsomi!
You've made some good friends inside here. In my view, friendship is all about good.
Dorian is as tall as ever, but there's something off with his energy.
Welcome to the lavatory. Very, hush-hush. Won't be a little. Let's move on. Try as I might to keep things quiet, nestled in this lovely little space, we seem to have attracted our loudest members. We have a rapping loo, a singing shower, and a sink screaming about his very existence. Pity.
Oh, you. Hey. Whatever. When you're a trash can, you gotta have a pretty thick liner. But let's not get all counsel-y, okay? Not big on feelings. What do you got? Let's see it. You're supposed to pay those. Hell yeah. They might eventually dock your license and take your car, but screw it. Make that quixotic stand. There you go. You rebel. Ah, you're basically an outlaw. Whatever you want to call yourself is fine by me. Like I said, I don't really care. Oh, damn. Here I thought I was being subtle. What the hell does that mean? You have a problem with that? Old-ass junk. Hey, look. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of talk. It's... I don't know. No biggie. Just find another way of speaking. It's not like there's a shortage of words in the... Yeah, well, it's cool. Just a note for the future.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Hoove holds one finger up to you, his chest rising and falling with panted breath.
Give me just a sec. Yep. Okay. That was a little difficult. Oh, I guess I'll have to towel off some. So, what brings you by? I'd love that. I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time, but and I'll never turn down a nice can of lubricant, as long as I'm not on the job. You read my mind. Let's crack a can.
Hoove hands you a martini glass filled with a suspiciously dark...
Cheers!
The drink tastes distinctly like the scent of motor oil, and it leaves an unpleasantly greasy feeling behind.
It's a craft brew. Got a few drops of engine oil and really gets my motor. So, how you feeling? Sure. I'm an open... I mean, lyrics like actually an open book. Yeah, but you know what I mean. What would you like to know? Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately to think about love. I've got a lot on my back. It's not that I don't want love. I just don't have room for it. What else can I tell you? I mean, I guess I've been feeling a little... My suction's not the same as it was lately. But I'm not... I've got amazing friends, and I love my job. Every day I get to go around the house, and I collect them in my bag. I'd be amazed at the stuff I find. That's just it. But I don't know what to do about it. Oh, all that stuff is... I'd love to show you some things. Why should I trust you? Sorry, but I don't... Maybe I'll show you later. Anyway, I probably better...
Rapper, he gave you a shot and you've chosen to shit. Now get off the pot!
Dorian looms over you.
Fancy a bit of a work? We've got some important denizens who only reside here. All in all, fairly quiet. It's packed in there. But here are a few at the top of my frame. There's Shelley the Shelf, Charge the trusty D20, Penelope the office supplies, and Jerry the junk drawer. Well, what can I do for you? Jerry means well, but his tendencies to keep any old thing around get on the nerves of our good Mayor Celia. You'll eventually have to find a way to deal with it. My recommendation, one man's junk can be another man's art. Oh, you have a... Take a look at an empty frame. You might be surprised by what you find. What can I do for you? She's supportive. Entrez-vous.
If it isn't my favorite Luxie! Hi! We are definitely friends. Oh, could you give me like, or I'm just making a quick and then doing a, and then going on a date with, ooh, their name escapes me at the moment. Some other fan! They won a contest. But after that, I am totally free and all yours. I mean, didn't I just say that I was busy? Bye.
Nope.
All's well here in the kitchen. Well, mostly. But everything's...
You don't find Timmy where you were expecting to. Just as you're preparing to leave, something whatever it was stops for a moment. Turn...
Hello, Master.
There's something supernatural and eerie about him in this moment. Like he's connected to something primal. Something larger than him.
Correct. Timmy is...
Timmy looks past you, sniffing the air. Time stands still as Timmy zeroes in on something you can't quite make out. leaping wherever it is he was hunting. As you approach Timmy to see what manner of creature he was hunting, you have a sudden realization.
Timmy spilled its insides all over the floor. Yeah. Timmy rules this house. This yarn, Timmy's. Your couch, Timmy's. All the things on the shelf that fall when Timmy knocks them over, Timmy's. Timmy is a beast. Yeah, of course, he has a primal side. Why do you think Timothy is so scared of Timmy? He knows who's really in charge here. He knows if the rest of the house finds out his secret, they'll never... You really thought Timmy was hidden away just because he was too cute? Yes, but you're not an idiot, are you? You know Timmy is much more powerful than that. Timmy only wonders now what you'll do with it. You don't seem to be running away yet. But maybe you'll go back to your pal, Timothy. Maybe you're going to take his side to help him lock away Timmy for good. Because that's what happens when people see Timmy for what he is. Timothy gets crazier about the schedule, and then Timmy never sees anyone ever again. Timmy doesn't believe you. But if you want to prove it, come see Timmy before or after 3. If you never come back, Timmy will know you're just like he is.
Timmy runs away from you at the same breakneck the sound of his catboy feet pounding the floor and skittering.
You're here! We missed you. Yeah, we've been thinking about what cliff jumping, bull ride, submersible. The possibilities are endless. Do you have any ideas?
The way to the bedroom is through me. Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up.
Dorian laughs even harder, but his laughter sounds no less organic.
Ha ha ha! I've got to stop. I was told that I would be a great comedian, but I fear that would cause too much of a ruckus with my comic stylings. Allow me to wipe my tears for a moment. Anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know? If you haven't met her, Diana, she might look like any. You can find her on the dresser. More fool me. What can I do for you? Totally normal lot in there. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the... That one's a little, What can I do for you? Enjoy.
Oh, you showed up just in time.
Kurt, I don't think there's good material today.
No good material? Man, you must be rusting, cause this right here, prime.
Kurt steps to the side, inviting you to look through the window. You can't really make out much.
That fool out there with the boombox over his head, down the street.
He's been out there for
hours, playing.
They ain't never gonna answer. Old dude ran out of pebbles a while ago.
Wait, is he out of batteries too? Look at him, searching through his pockets.
Oh, poor guy. He really thought it would work.
Whoever it's for, they haven't popped their heads out or nothing. And the 90s want that joke back.
At least they're trying to be funny. You're up here just serving commentary.
Oh, he ain't got no battery. You just mad I got the gift.
What gift?
Of observational comedy.
Who told you that lie?
You act like you don't laugh at my jokes.
That's what friends do.
Laugh at each other's jokes?
Nah. Lie!
Oh.
He's walking away.
Good try, my dude! Good try!
I think he should just move on. Take a tip from me. When someone wants you, you shouldn't have to chase him down.
He's better off without whoever he was trying to get.
Unless he's not.
You right.
Yo, I'm tired. Looking at that guy made me tired.
All right, let's just...
Thanks for swinging by.
Hey, you're back. That was fast. Did you talk to Phoenicia already? Oh. Look, I've actually been thinking about that, and I can ask Betty or Lyric to cover the rest.
Ooh, coming in hot. What you got for me this time? Affectionately? Yes, and then some, honey. Now come on! You've got those urgency eyes. So, what's the deal? An animal emergency? Ah, honey, why didn't you open with that? Who's in trouble? What do we need? How can I help? Give me answers.
Phoenicia's fingers are flying across her virtual keyboard before you've completed your thought.
Already typing something up as we speak. Did Mateo give you any helpful info I can put in here? Anything eye-grabbing? We need some cute buzzwords to get things' attention. Perfect. Leave it to me, honey. Missing and animals are no joke. We'll get this baby home. Ooh, I'm gonna do a live to generate some engagement for the post. I'll let you know how it goes. Check in with Mateo to let him know. I don't think he checks socials very often.
We missed you. Yeah, we've been thinking cliff jump, boom, submersible possum. Do you have any ideas? Rad! Let's do. Wait, what? You can make us like, for real? Like real? Really? That's all good, house homie. Yeah, we'll be here when you're geared up and ready. We're cruising till then. Totally. We trust. Until next time. House homie!
The gymnasium. Do you enjoy coming here? I always am eager to see you strengthen. If you're looking to meet some new faces, I could tell you about them. Onward and forward.
A leather-clad dominatrix stares you down, radiating disdain. She looks at you like you're the dirt.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch. Disgusting, you worm. I do not recall asking anyone, so indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time? How tedious. No. Luckily, I don't know, Randy. Listen, wretch. We obviously haven't met before, so I want to be clear. Going forward, you will address me as Mistress. If you... Is that understood, wretch? Very good. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world? Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at? Unacceptable, if asinine, but the one thing a safe is good at. Valuables, deep, the kind of secrets that everyone's... Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch? Of course you do. I expected nothing less. You intrigue me, wretch, in the way a drowning kitten might intrigue a jaguar. So sad. You possess a feebleness that... The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude? Very good answer. All right then, against my better judgment, and because things have been so frightfully boring lately, you should count yourself not everyone is giving, and rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully Of course. Anything for my compliant little red. I can't wait to test, and who knows? That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination. Careful. You're getting very... I don't open up my chassis for just anyone. Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment. Very good. Your mistress is pleased. Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary... In that case, there's some important ground rules we need to... But once we get that out of the way, I'll open... Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wreck. Again! Like you'd tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now. Very. Then I will see you back here. Do not keep me waiting.
Mateo tends to a group of adorable...
Just a few... Oh, what a good girl, Damas. Que bonita. I bet that feels better, doesn't it? I know you're a Notweiler, but that snag on your tail was getting ridiculous. Oh, hey, you're here. I wanted to thank you for talking to Phoenicia about making that post. We've already had some visitors. I even talked to a few things who said they saw... Hopefully, if we can figure out where he's been, we might be able to follow his trail and track... Oh, that's right, Chiquita. He'll be back before you know it. You've caught us in the middle of a grooming day. Everyone's been a little stressed waiting for Davy to come back, so I thought a bit of pampering would do us all some good. Me? Well, as long as these guys are happy, that's really all the pampering I need. Most of my to-do list involves managing the rescue and looking after everyone. Does that count? Yeah, you're probably right. But you know, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. I've never heard that before. I like it. But I can't just up and leave. I'm responsible for it. And honestly, I'm not really sure I'd know what to do with myself if I wasn't doing it. Well, before you go, you did such a good job with the Placebook post. I was hoping you might want to help me follow up on some of the... It would take me a while to get through them all myself, and I really don't like leaving the inanimals alone for that long. Great! All right. He said he saw Davy sniffing around the laundry room a few days ago, right around the time he first went missing. Let me know if you find anything, okay? And really, thanks for helping out.
If it isn't my favorite, we are definitely... Oh, could you give... I'm just making... And then go some other fan. But after that, I am totally free and all yours. Really? I thought that would only happen when I reached the coveted 1 billion likes. What, then? And you've got one? But if you're telling me you're ready... Okay. Why don't you just switch yourself off for a bit then, and let me get back to my streams.
Now you've done it. You're thinking of getting involved with some of the biggest miscreants round here. It's the breaker box. The seediest bar attracts the type. Don't stay out too late in this. I'm here to protect. But with this particular locale...
Are you interesting enough to realize me yet? Okay, bye!
Oh.
Once again, Harper and Dirk...
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Harper is stunned into silence.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way. I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper.
Get away while you can, buddy. Trust me.
He walks away, flinching.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Turkey just gets so grumpy sometimes. Oh, he's happy all the time when no one else is around. He just gets brave when he has an audience. You seem like someone who... I've been thinking a lot about... You'll listen to me, won't you? Oh, good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of the room.
It all started a lot of things come through this laundry. You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets. Sometimes you... And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket. God, what a stick of chapstick he was. His name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine. We spent weeks together. It was a real... He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days. Don't remind me. That time I found an onion ring in your jeans pocket. God! Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment.
And then you washed him. Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
She lets out a sob.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Harper turns to you.
But you threw him away! That doesn't make it better! Anyway, ever since then, when Turkey gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me. I've gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down. Don't ask me. I know that Turkey is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and tell the truth, Turkey. I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there. And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it. Because I do. Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
She taps her temple.
Hamper's intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have. But I just love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do. But I love him so much. I just can't do that. Well, I guess I should go. Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
She sits up.
Thanks for listening. Bye!
Are you ready? Yeah. Bro! Get paid. Dang! Penis. No way! No way! For sure. Yeah! Humans!
Oh, you're back. Try not to bore me too much this time. I challenge you to leave me speechless. Well, well. Look at you. That may be possible. I do adore trying new things. So you are. More points for you. You are doing well. What a fun game this is. My, look at you. collecting all the points and the gold stars and the defending of the personal freedoms. I love it. You know what else I love? Flowers. Big bouquets of them. Birds of paradise are my favorites. They're impossible to get here. I wish you would try. It's just been so long since I had anyone to talk to. Oh, how are you going to take care of me if you don't know my personal tastes? Points. Ask me a question. Divine my being. Forever and perfectly a combination of lavender purple and baby blue, culminating in a sultry, subtle, undeniable periwinkle. Next question. Sultry, my darling examiner, I am seduced by beauty. Oh, this is an easy one. I have a long-standing love affair with the tassel hound. And if you don't know what a tassel hound is, which wouldn't surprise me given that you're, well, human, you must go and chat with Matteo. He has so damn many of them, you know, and they are adorable. Well, I would love to help, but I can't be bothered as I have this physique to sculpt. Well, of course, silly. We are stackables, after all. We are not brothers or anything incestuous as that. Just a mere 25-year fling. Yes, I suppose, But time means less to me than some others I know. It's been a blink of a timer setting, really. Years. Years. It's been years. Yes. And that must be the end of your game, because it was by far the most important and tricky and insightful question. And since I love to win... Oh, I love gold... Oh, damn it.
Drysdale runs a hand through his...
Oh, God. I can't tell you how inconvenient this is. Do you? Truly. I think the consensus about Washford is that he's a wet nurse for pablum and I'm better off. Or it could be also that I'm a flighty and performative hot air balloon and he's better off. But either way, I just couldn't stand to hear it, so... But if you really do understand the gross inconvenience represented by... With this dramatic pause, I am entangled, and you must help me. You must talk to him for me. You must, please. Try to repair this chasm, this rift. It's like a new stained canyon has torn it. Will you, please? Understood. I've always considered promises to be rather passé anyway. Sort of just like berry hats. Just, you know, don't. Really. Thank you.
Dorian doesn't stand in your way.
The first floor bathroom. One of the more relaxing places, if I do say so myself. Careful now. Any more mention of steam and it might appear I might have a flirt on my knobs. And I'm not too keen on any of that messy love round these halls. I am the single path from the gymnasium to the first floor bathroom. Without me here, I could see you drenched in sweat after a workout, pathetically wandering from no less than 2 other rooms and doors until at last you are surrounded by the welcome. Imagine the shame. Where would you be without one such as me? I am nothing but at your service, madam.
Oh.
Nope.
Hey, you're back! Were you able to check out that lead from Hoof? I think the nerves are starting to... If you wanted to stick around for a bit, I'm sure they'd really enjoy the company. Well, that makes two. You can say hi to whoever you like. Don't let me stop.
You know Harper, the hamper? Well, recently, when I happened to see one of... If you're looking for him, you might want to check that area. Sweet. See you around.
Ooh.
Harper and Dirk are screaming at...
Do you know what it does to me knowing you...
So what? That was before...
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
That is not the same thing!
Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's all...
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me.
Stop playing innocent! I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more...
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll stop. Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you.
Yeah, I have to be stupid to be with a loser like...
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Maybe I'll just get with the Hanks, too. See how you like it.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for one!
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
Do I? I don't know sometimes. None of what she says is true. She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me. She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then. But I'm positive she blames me for... Like I could have fucking done anything about it. I could, yeah.
Dirk leans against the wall, folding his arms.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place. Or They go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back. But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last. Well, yeah. The ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on earth. You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color. I know because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations. You know, Chappie wasn't even his real name. His name was Chapsworth L. Stick. She gave us rhyming nicknames. She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie. She screams at me for not being Chappie, even though she just subbed me in. Don't tell me you believe her. I don't do anything to her, so she has to make getting washed is the only way. And when I'm away, I always take her back because I don't know when she starts in on all that dirty shit. I don't know, I just don't have it. And things are good for a while. Then I look at her wrong, or say the wrong thing, and she goes off on me. It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can... This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from. I mean, no. But I just don't know how to walk away from her when she's being sweet.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
I think it started with my mom. You know, she was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her. She was, but free spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time. She was always very tender with me, but she never gave me anything but tenderness. No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend. She just wanted to be fun mom. I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off. I haven't seen her in years now. As far as I know, she's still out there creating fabric, and not caring about what happens to her kids after they've... I just hear about her occasionally from others like me. It all makes sense, doesn't it? Harper hurts me, but there's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support. If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down, I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship. I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
Ah, geez. You're back? I hope you've got something really worth... You're beginning to puncture my bag, if you know what I mean. It's fine. I've already explained... Display those wares, will ya? Lawn Stars is on in 10. Let's see it. Gold mine. Where'd you find it? I find Dryerlin is wicked absorbent, so good on you. Work with what you got. Yeah, cool, 'cause I definitely meant it as a personal compliment. I guess it's good to see compliments and comments. Probably makes socializing easier. Yeah, I can see that. But so what if people think you're weird? I guarantee you these people are just as weird as you are. Everyone's weird. That's the big secret of life right there. There's no such thing as normal, and anyone who tells you they're normal is blowing a whole lot of smoke up someone's ass. What do you mean? Crap. I've already told you this once. I don't like that kind of talk. I'm a fairly easygoing kid. I don't think I'm asking for a lot. I'm seriously warning you now. Choose your words carefully.
These were the wrong words to choose.
Ah, jeez. You're back? I hope you've got something. You're beginning to puncture my bag, if you know what I mean. It's fine. I've already explained. Display those wares, will ya? Lawn Stars is on in 10. Let's see it. That might be good. I've got a baller chopstick log cabin going, and I want to build a deck for it. How old? Not sure I want to hear the explanation for that. Nice, a mystery. Fun to keep things interesting. Why can't it be both? You guess? Well, yep, I'm convinced. Yucky waste. You kidding me?
I gotta tell ya, I've had it right, this subtle judgment, and then the niceness. Almost, you think I don't know what I am? You think, and more importantly, you think that's never gonna happen. Give it up. Walk away. I don't even care whether or not you mean to do it. But stop. And if you can't stop, if you just have to fix things around, got a solution for you. Don't be around me. I like me. You can bring your trash to me or not, and I'll enjoy it too. Have a peach of a day.
You may have wandered with mad disquietude into a world which will overwhelm you. I must confess, there is a part of me which longs to see you drowned in the darkness and the sorrow, if only so that I will be understood in the eyes of one who is drowned like me. I'm positively sopping. I was, And the light and the darkness consumed us, but I have not enough breath in me to care for anything but this. For anyone but this. For anywhere but this now, my love. Come with me. Come before me, with a look so piteous as if we had been loosed out of hell. You know only a heap of broken images. A casual I will give you lustful abandon, under a salted rage of stars. You fool. No. That was unkind. Pleasure. Ecstasy. Was he into this stuff? We exalted in each other. In a way, my guess is you never really tried. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Yes, of course. It would destroy me to know that my passion was of brightly lit eyes gradually. It is a precious kind of hope, rather than batter away at the murder.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
The feline clock looks quite downtrodden. A stark change from the last time you saw him. He can barely look you in the eye.
Last time you saw Timmy, Timmy can't control it. Yeah. Oh, don't make Timmy say it. Sometimes Timmy's inner hunter takes hold and he runs around uncontrollably. Yes.
Timmy sighs as though terror.
Zoomies. It is? You don't think Timmy is weird? Wow. It makes Timmy feel better to say it, but it's a lie. Yeah. But the truth is, Timothy is right to hate Timmy. Timmy is a menace. Yeah. Really? Timmy is touched to hear you say so. Yeah. Timmy never thought anyone could say that to him. Not while Timothy is around. Your friendship has meant a lot to Timmy. Timmy has been without your friendship. Timmy knows now that there is no such thing as acceptance from Timothy. No. Timmy must simply crush. Fight the power! Yeah. But enough about Timothy. Timmy wants to know that you'll be as his best friend. More? Timmy holds his adorable paws out to you in friendship only.
The Catboy clock clasps.
Yay! Timmy is so glad to have you in his life. You're going to be able to come see Timmy anytime you want. No more worrying about... Now Timmy will be adorable round the clock. Timmy too. See you around anytime.
Hey, you're back! Were you able to check out that lead from Hoof? Not much, just that he saw Davy sniffing around Harper's corner in the laundry. Thanks for looking into it for me. Oh.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her...
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing? Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you, too. Well, since you're here now, maybe you could... I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really... I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies. Oh, well, I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice. Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them... Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up. Well, that's not very sexy now. Much better to pine. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up, but no matter how much material I feed... I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the long... I practiced for years. But it never worked for me. Not once. Really? It must be wonderful getting to choose what you see when you... But there's no point in dwelling on it. It's just not in the cards for me. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts, I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all. Yeah, you're right. I just need to keep trying. Well, what can you... Maybe see you tonight, then? Me too.
You came back. Pigs do fly, I guess. Oh yeah? Noticing the dig there. What was I right about? Yeah, well, nobody's perfect, I guess. I don't get a lot of apologies. Don't generally ask for them either. This is weird. You're definitely unique and weird. Those are good things, though. I'm unique and weird. I think you mean you find the weirdness stimulating. Fun to think about. Pretty sure you don't mean love. It would be really weird if you left me. Not because I don't deserve it or anything. This isn't therapy, just because... I don't know. Just because. I guess it's unfamiliar, which isn't necessarily bad, just weird. Just new. I've been told I'm hot, though, so maybe it makes sense. Huh, so this is a thing that's happening. I was gonna pour some cold expired milk on you, but what the hell? I know I'm hot. Might as well get something out of it. You are creative. I like that. If you tried to pull that wordplay before... Exactly. But I guess you are making fun now, aren't you? creating fun. Hey, what do you say we find a quiet spot and see if I've got anything else fun hidden away in here? Found this.
Cam pulls out a positively ancient cucumber, a devilish glint in his brown eyes. He places the wrinkled cucumber to your lips.
No.
Ah, you are returned. Each sunrise should be... I am, as you might have I've been thinking about you. I'm sure you know by now that words come to me like moths gather round a candle. They flap in my brain and alight in the most delightful patterns. They are my heart. But to you, who have wounded and mocked and derailed me, I have discovered I have nothing else at all.
That guy talks way not too you know, I'm not one for friendship much, but I think it's time we scooch up our relationship a half notch. We compadres now. Oh, I can't wait. But look, I really... Maybe this time I can teach you my ways. The art of pain, my dear. Rejection to its fullest potential. We can kindle your flame. And hey, plus, you get the same amount of points. You know it. You'll be done with this little date-viator experiment. Keep hating.
Yes? Oh, well, sitting here like a lump. A big cubey lump. You what? Oh, of course he did. He was probably just draped all over the floor, dripping emotions. He's an obvious one to ask if you're trying to accomplish something. And what did Gilbert and Tragedy have to say? Really? And, do you hate me now, too? Pish! Don't patronize me. You don't have the money. Ha! Now I know you're lying. He was very clear the last time we spoke that he wanted nothing to do with me after the, never mind. Please. He must have told you. I don't like to tell this story. I don't know that I ever have, really. Washi called it the pale betrayal. Oh, sweet, dry as sheet. Never tell him I used that name in front of you. I wasn't even allowed to use it in a public place. It's unmistakable. I loved his lips. So you've noticed them too. I thought I recognized a fellow addict. Lips anonymous, eh? And as taken as I've always been by them, there's a young hormone around here named... Perhaps you've brushed up against him at some... He's hard to miss. In any event, he has this habit of taking off his clothes. He wanders around, nearly nude, unbothered by the temperature changes he engenders in others. Permanent press, darling. He used to do it so often that Washford and I took to using his clothes as part of our... We would flip them and wring them and fold them whilst he was flipping and folding and wringing me. It was... My God, it was spectacular. That, after years of doing this act with Washford, it began to grind on me. Washford can be, and one being can only take so much from another before the pressure has to be released. The heat has to go somewhere. Well, we were in the middle of our act. We were using Dirk's red jeans and one of his chest-smushing polos, and Dirk was just lying there like he used to, dirty and shirtless, and I had this brilliant idea of including him in the performance. No, I did not, all right? We were in the middle of our performance. You think nature asks an opinion in the middle of creation? Dirk didn't have to do anything. I just struck up conversation. It was this sexy, witty, improvisatory repartee. He just kept saying the nicest things to me about our act and my costume and how much he liked the musculature of my... So I kept him talking and I refused to give him his clothes back. I mean... Oh, innocent. You should have seen him glisten all naked. You wouldn't have given his clothes back either. I mean, I would have eventually, yes, but that was the genius. I just kept our act. The last part of the choreography was always Washford passing the clothes to me, and then me spinning them around and around, building up all this tremendous heat, this anticipation, this breathlessness, and at the last second, whipping them all out into the audience and letting the audience catch them all hot and billowy. So I just kept talking to Dirk. And Washford was supposed to keep holding me, and the clothes, while Dirk got more and more colourful, and I laughed, and the audience laughed and screamed, and it was my God, it was poetry! Yes, the clothes stayed a little wet. They made Washford sick. And afterwards he called it the pale, but what a nonsense, dramatic exaggeration of the only good idea this act has seen in decades. Mildew is white, sometimes grey. Yes, yes. I suppose so. I was barely flirting. I would hardly qualify it like that. Dirk was just being nice. Washford was always so damn sensitive. I wasn't really flirting. He was being complimentary. I was performing. I was making our act better in the process. So, what's the harm? Yes. Yes. I loved him. I am. Dirk was just being so nice to me. Pushover? Just what in hot and windy hell do you mean by pushover? Maybe. I don't know why I did it. I don't... Washy can be so hard to read sometimes, so... And I acted out. Now I still feel lonely. But maybe... It's an interesting suggestion. I'm not saying I'm convinced. I mean... I do miss him. I've always wanted to be more mysterious than I am. You sound like Washford. How do you know he even wants to be with me again? Oh, no. Nothing. Call his name for me. Call his name! Again!
Your calls are met with silence.
And he does not. It might be over. I have some... Please leave me.
Harper and Dirk are, once again, arguing loudly.
You!
Tell Turkey he's wrong.
Tell Harper.
How am I?
You've created another reality in your head where I'm gangbanging hangers and about half the objects in this fucking house!
That is I just choose to forgive you because I love you so much. And you repay me by cheating on me and calling me crazy. He thinks I'm the wrong one here.
That isn't love!
Tell him!
Tell her!
Harper bursts into tears. Dirk grins at first, but...
I thought it would feel good to win, but... Shit. Wait up, Harper, don't go!
He runs after her.
Yo.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
The feline clock looks quite down.
Last time you saw Timmy can't control it. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, and he runs around. Yeah.
Timmy sighs.
Zoomies. Timmy thinks so. Timothy, you're without Timmy knows now that there is no such thing as acceptance. Fight the power! But enough about Timmy wants as his best friend.
The Catboy clock clasps.
Yay! You're going to be able to... No more... Now Timmy will be adorable round the clock. Timmy too. See you around.
Oh, you're back. For surely you are not. You come for entertainment. Well, I am an empty keg. No more champagne. Hate? Why, no. If that status does not fit in your tripart, I feel nothing for you.
Ah, Sheriff, I am quite glad that you've returned. I'm sitting on anything big for... And you even got me to weep openly, which is points. So, to begin, did you know that you can be unbelievably annoying? Oh, yes. Frustrating, but I have to tell you. I know! That expression on your face. I'm assuming it's shock, yes? Amusement. I'm accustomed to seeing mostly awe, admiration, love, worship, etc. Anyway, you're annoying, and I also like you. And I appreciate your, well, let's just call it what it is, friendship. So I'm wondering if you'd like to officially call yourself my friend. Do it, we shall. You and me against linoleum.
There's no yelling when you enter the lawn. Harper and Dirk stand facing. They perk up when they see you.
No matter what I say, no matter what I...
Harper will never evaluate. So...
You're good with this stuff? Tell us...
I'm at my fucking wit's end. I just feel
I don't want Turkey to leave ever.
Please, just tell us what to do. I'm over this.
Dirk places a gentle hand.
It's always been you and me.
It has.
Everyone tries to. Who the hell are they to tell us we're dragging each... Who are they to call you? A shriek?
Yeah. I'm like... What does it matter if everyone calls you a low-down, dirty, cheating liar?
What do you mean?
Who cares? If everyone thinks I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you and you...
Nobody says...
No, baby. Everyone says that to me all the time.
Pretty sure you're the...
No.
You don't even talk to...
Things are deteriorating.
Oh, yeah? And why is that exactly? Is it because you're...
Don't fucking poke...
Oh, you don't like this?
She pokes him hard.
Harper?
Harper and Dirk both turn to you immediately.
Hey, we really gotta thank you.
Everyone wants us to fail, but you...
You're the only one who believes in us as much as we do. Thanks.
Harper and Dirk look at each other.
Dirkie and I...
Yeah, nothing.
So...
They both hold their hands out to you.
Won't you
make us the happy...
Date us?
I mean, hell, I thought we'd never ask either. I didn't think...
Of course I can handle sharing. After all, you've been sharing with the entire house.
Yeah, Harper.
Harper simply elbows Dirk in the rib. Harper and Dirk open their arms to you. And when you step, it's quite a sense.
Never leave us.
You should have run.
A friendly-looking serpentine piece. It leaps into your pocket. Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in.
We've been over this so many times, Betty.
I just need some time.
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be... You could snap your fingers.
I could.
And
Benoit, stop. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms...
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time. And Benoit places...
Just think about what I told you.
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course. Well, sure, though, gosh, it's just really specific. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap? Get to know me better? Well, why? Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. Well, you know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me? Oh gosh, why did it have to be that? It's also silly, you know.
She sighs wistfully.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relations... I can never quite... Perhaps I've been... That's it. That's all. Just loneliness. Haven't you ever been afraid of... I'm just not...
There's an undercurrent of sadness in...
Oh, it's almost... I'm so sorry, Matito. I know how much Davy means.
Thanks, Betty. Maybe he fell back.
I can check again.
Well...
Oh, is that all?
There...
Of course there is. In the meantime, I'll...
You're the best. That's one of Davy's threads! And you found it in the bathroom? A pythorn! Look at you! Leave it to Davy to be wandering around, just making... Welcome to the rescue, little guy. What do you think? Poetic, huh? Are you a soulful little pythorn? How about lilac? Well, if if the thread was still there. Oh, this is great. We should focus on the rooms down. One of the responses to the Facebook post was from Telly. Apparently, Davy got caught up in Connie's cords not long after Hoove saw him in the laundry room. Telly said that they lost track of him, but they're still untangling things, so he could be stuck. Can you go check it out? Oh, finally, some good news. Hang on, Davy. Come on now, Lilac.
I am magnificent. I am magnificent. Friend. Ooh, no chum. Compatriot. Oh, what can I do for you, familiar mine? Oh, I am, aren't I? I'm so glad I can amuse and inspire that smile. Yet another thing at which I excel, Cherub. Ah!
Ooh.
Well, hello there, Spicy. Back for some more trashy pleasures? I knew it. Once they get a taste of the can, they can't stay away. What's life without some surprises?
So goes your love. Oh. Oh.
Amore, bonjour. I have been pacing the floor. The sight of you still strikes breath from my lungs. I am suspended in the glow of your beauty. Not at all. How it is bringing my heart such a warm feeling to see you. I am so wonderful, Amore. Your excitement. Oh, how lovely. First, my Zia Vetrina's. I cannot wait to see your. Which perhaps will make. Do you like good food, Amore? Real Italian food? Certo. Who could not love the food of... After we have reveled in the pleasure, this is my scooter. Together, the three of us will take the most beautiful... Have you ever ridden a scooter, Amore? I knew you would. For sure, I knew it. In my heart, I could feel the threads of simpatico weaving us ever more closely together. On this beach, a very special beach, at this tiny bar, there are to this table. Have you ever tried that sweet, tangy gift that is Italian lemon? Delicious. Apero. I confess, I would like to dip just the tip of your finger into a tiny glass of liquid sunshine and catch... Ah, we will. So, with a hum, it is an embodiment. Tell me, Amore, what do you think and feel about love? But that isn't what you mean. Amor, it is the candle on the red and white tablecloth that is growing, flaring. And Amore, my eyes behold you through the... In Bella Italia. That means I like what they see. We can arrange that. Anything is possible. Now tell me, you have heard that... What would you talk about now? Tell me, Amore, what would you have me say? What can I offer you to inflame your heart, to please your gentle ears? I do have you. It is to my great honor that they tempered, and in fact, as such an experienced holder of things, I should... Meraviglioso, Amore. Would you like that? What a... In the meantime, Amore...
There's a supernatural darkness around you recognize that odd feeling.
You really don't think you could...
Is that really something you... It would be fun for me, but I...
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand...
Well, yeah, of course. And you never really seemed...
Oh.
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, is that really... Now that's just...
I remember it.
You weren't even watching. You give it up, Betty. My work is...
Nightmare's gaze falls...
I'll see you later.
Nightmare dissipates. Betty sighs.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming. Well... I just thought maybe if I had... I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare, I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare. Me too. I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I fall, and I close, but I don't die. I turn. I'm saved. And a toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again. I can't breathe. I can't. We'll be together forever, they whisper. I wake in a cold sweat. There. You see? That's every day for me. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be She thinks there's a much simpler solution. But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She just deals with it differently. It's not my place. Please, let's forget I said any of that. You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, it seems like that happens a lot. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night. I haven't been the most subtle, but I guess I should. You're the one I've hoped to see, my beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity. You don't have to do that. I'm not exactly the most. For years, it's been just you and I. When I was at the warehouse, the day I was delivered, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble. You don't know what it means to me to hear. It's what I was made for. I've had my share of... But I'm at my best when I'm in love. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. But I don't know if I can keep... I know it's a lot to digest, so I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. Please, just give your... And...
Oh, you trying to hang out right now?
Of course they are.
There ain't much happening over here, though.
Something has to be popped.
Ha ha. We'll see you at the new spot.
Looking for the place to do? We have... Would you like to hear? We have Titus the detergent. Who would you like to know more about? It's a pleasure to serve.
Oh. Oh.
House of me!
Oh.
Oh.
Be there in a moment.
An utterly charming secretary hurries in.
Hello there.
Her greeting is cut short.
Oh! Oh, my goodness! Whoa. Well, You must be here for Mayor Celia. Me? Oh, I do odd jobs. The mayor's up in her office. I could pencil you in for an appointment, if you'd like. Oh! Oh, of course! What am I thinking? You are the... Here. Right, she still has a few appointments.
There she is. The mayor has...
So, I just think if I could get a... Oh, Beverly, I understand your concerns. But what do you expect us to do, dear? We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of...
We could try that.
Bev, trust me.
All right.
I'm sure...
Celia presses an intercom.
Florence, dearest, send...
Yes, miss.
Hello,
That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, you know what? It was probably nothing.
Mateo, come. Tell me what's bothering... Go on.
It's Lux. They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves, keeping the whole bedroom up late with their streams. It's really been stressful, and I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
All right, Mateo. All right.
Yes.
I'll have someone take care. Next.
Whoa!
Hello, Wallace, darling.
Whoa!
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Whoa!
Think nothing of it. Next. Oh, I don't believe we've formally met. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the HOA. Here's my card. But really, all you ever need to do if you need me is to simply look up. What can I do for you today? Well then, never a bad idea to make sure everybody knows your face. Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them. You and I, we're doers. That hardly precludes you. You seem like a reliable sort. It's about my assistant, Florence. She is an absolute... Although sometimes I fear it. She's such a kind thing. But that I've noticed that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to buy herself. What's more, she's been pinching every penny you've dropped on her like a miser. I suspect she might be having financial issues. The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I think it's... I'd like to... I may be her boss, but however, she's quite... What do you say? Would you do me a favor? And look in... Thank you. I'll be waiting. What else do you need?
Hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well? Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye.
A marble Adonis regards you...
I'm so glad you're here. As the owner, the curator of this house, I feel this just look at that. The dust makes it next to impossible to divine any detail or subtlety the piece may possess. Oh, well, it's not. Perhaps it indicates a gentle lack of attentiveness, but it's not like it's a red wine stain or sun bleaching, or, and may we be preserved from such, a child. Dust is it, but even so, conservate. But there is always, I am forever, and a pessimist. Oh, and a nihilist. Excellent query. I am art. I am a towering intellectual. I am a wonderfully. I am a wreck.
He sweeps his arms in a grand gesture.
Sacred. Wasn't that fun? Yes! I swear, I think it would taste. Perhaps you'd be in. It's my next bit. I have fully into. It is by no means required. Would you care to join me? I've never had a co-curator before. Yes! Oh, a lot of work. We just never know. Oh, secret. All right, I'll go prepare. I'll.
It feels strange to walk into your bedroom with so. But you told Betty you'd give her the day. You're struck by the realization that no matter what happened.
Thank you for coming. I hope you got a good night's rest. Oh, thank you for. I slept even worse than I had too much on my mind. I suppose there's no point in beating. What do you think? Is there hope for us to be more than just two partners who sleep? Oh my God, really? You really feel the same? I can't believe this is happening. I always thought this was a fantasy I'd take to the junkyard. Don't you worry your sweet little... I don't expect you to sleep with me, and you being with me doesn't mean you can't. I have my own fun. I'm just so happy we can be... I honestly don't even know. I feel like I know you so well, and you must want to know me better. You've never seen me for who I... Tell me what you want from me. All I want to do is make you happy. Aren't you just a darling? Well, if you don't mind, after all, I have you to but a date. Where shall we go? Oh, that sounds... Shall we go to the living room then?
As you walk through the house with Betty on your arm, you attract... For her part, Betty seems deeply pleased to be seen with you. She smiles at some, she waves at others. Sometimes, she seems like she wouldn't be out of place on a parade float. But when you finally arrive in the living room, you're blessedly alone. When you take a seat on the couch...
What should we watch? Honestly, I'll watch anything. I'm just so happy to be here with you. Oh, Nightmare and I love... Just hold me...
The movie is enjoyable, but Betty's presence makes it all the more so. She rests her head on...
What's on your mind? Oh my God, I thought you'd never ask.
You and Betty make your way upstairs, hand in... You've slept on Betty for years, but never truly slept with her. Tonight is a night of first. After tonight, you'll never look at your bed the same way. Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting positions. When you finally do go to bed, you sleep better than you can ever recall. This truly feels